The Tortoise and the Fox. Once there lived two intimate friends in a jungle. They were a fox and a tortoise. Both of them were very close friends. They saw every day at a particular place in the jungle, near a large pond. The fox was used to visit the pond with dual purposes. One was to quench his thirst, and the other was to meet his friend. They spent a lot of time talking of different topics, sitting under a tree, not too far away from the pond. One day, both the friends were seriously engaging in a conversation. About this time, the king of the forest came that way. It saw the friends and leaped to them to tear them off into pieces. The fox sensed the imminent danger and ran away from that place for its dear life. But the poor tortoise could not move fast from the spot. It crept like a snail to its pond, which was its only abode. The fox entered into a cave and saved itself. The lion approached the tortoise and caught it. It started to beat on it so that it might be broken into pieces. But all of its attempts were in vain because the outer shell of the tortoise was too hard for the lion to break off. The lion was puzzled a little. It did not know what to do. It bit the shell with its all might. It also went astray. It put the tortoise on its back many a time, but was confused more and more. All these actions of the lion was being watched by the fox from a great distance away from the reach of the lion's strong paws. It thought of a new plan of saving its friend. Very carefully, the fox neared the lion and stood considerably a great distance away, but to talk to the lion. The fox said to the lion, "Your Majesty, it is a tortoise. It is not possible to you to kill it, breaking its hard shell. If you soak the tortoise in water, then the shell will be softened. At that time, you can tear it off into death." The lion was very happy to hear this good piece of advice, saying thanks to the fox. The lion took the tortoise to the pond. It dipped the tortoise many a time, but it was not softened. The lion thought that it would take time enough for the shell to be soaked. Thinking so, the lion put the tortoise on the floor of the pond and placed a big stone on top of it, for it not to be floated up. It waited on the bank. Suddenly, the lion saw the tortoise dipping up and down itself in the middle of the pond. It jumped into the pond and searched for the tortoise where it had been placed. It was not there. Only then could the lion understand that it was fooled by the cunning fox. It walked back to its abode desperately.